Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Faymonville. Today spawning on the left is FeriG, playing with Afrika Korps, going for the new Panzerjager Command. And on the right hand side is Miguel, aka Devium, playing with US Forces, who's gone for the new heavy weapons. Both of these lads are in the top 10, so let's see what these high rankers get up to. It's had a few days to figure out some higher level build orders. See what they've come up with. So Miguel still going for 2 scouts at the start, even though they've had their build time nerfed. So that's interesting. FeriG not getting involved in a fight over there. He didn't have like much infantry, so he's gonna swap over. Go to the side where Miguel doesn't have as many bodies. This guy's playing some mind games here on their positioning. So 2 P-greens for FeriG. Then into another Panzerpio. Looks like he's not going to go for a 250 then, I'm guessing. So Miguel coming out here, capping, but then staying close to the heavy cover here so he can fall back if he needs to. There's little details that make a big difference, but he sees that he's up against a lot of troops here. He's trying to back up. Problem is there's not a lot of cover nearby. Gonna jump into the building. This is not a particularly good building though. Doesn't have that many windows. Maybe if you've got like bars, you could still have 2 bars shooting out those windows and be doing good damage, but just a couple Garans not gonna get the job done. Do scouts have carbines? Okay, here we go. Big move around the corner from Miguel. 3 riflemen. FeriG extremely quick getting out of there. Even with the crutchets in there for the boosted up performance. Didn't like his chances. And at the moment, Miguel has to, combine his army up to win fights, whereas FeriG with the bike is zipping around. Really taking advantage of that mobility that it gives him. Don't know if the crutchets has even taken enough damage to auto repair itself yet. Oh, to warrant an auto repair. He's gone for another Panzergreen after this FeriG.
Laying foundations for the support company.
So he's gone for minefields first up. I really need to change the hotkey for changing those cards. The default hotkey is Shift-Alt-Z. Oh! Oh, he's a lucky lad to get away with that one, FeriG. Don't know what he was doing. Maybe a misclick, causing it to drive back in. Just about cost him his Crutchitson. The fact that looks like he's using auto repair on it as well, just wants it back as fast as possible. Built so many P-greens, you don't often see DAC players build this many unless they're battlefield espionage. And get those extra LMGs, beef up their P-greens a bit more. Makes me think he's going to go for the get combined arms when you're sitting in cover option. Going for fire support elements, so he might be seeing flak feeling shortly. Meanwhile, Miguel has gone for weapon support center, got a machine gun out. Also gone for infantry support center, got a captain. Miguel definitely a rifle spam player. It's not really like historically getting into the MG spam. Even last patch when I played him a couple of times, he was still just making riflemen and greyhounds and stuff. He wasn't stuck in on the M1919 spam. Right, he's popped this one, upgraded to the 50. It's a big boy icon there. Look at how much space it takes on the command card. No mistaking that. Suppressing this squad.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
And that's getting out. So mid tent's up for Miguel now as well. I know that he doesn't work at Relic anymore, but I imagine he probably, knew what was coming in this DLC. Might have some ideas on build orders and strats as well. FeriG going for a slightly unusual option here. 6-minute call-in. Chooses to go for an LEIG. Had fallen out of favor after the nerfs 2 patches ago. So I suppose if you're going to be up against a 50 cal, maybe feels like it's a good option. And this is definitely an extremely good map for the LEIG. You can just park it right here and reach the entire map. One of the best ones to be going for it on. Might be a map specific option here. Smoke onto the building, then flares up as well. Sees a lot of stuff's coming. 250's got the flamethrower inside, so does still have a second Panzer pilot for sweepers later on if he needs it. Grenades are upgrading now, but not here yet for Miguel, so can't do anything about that. What is that lad up to? Seeing some aerobics, eh? He's stir crazy. LEIG fire coming in there shortly thereafter. Fast dodge from Miguel though. Round to the side. Miguel does have pretty good suppression. I haven't made a video about this yet. I'm not super familiar with its stats. You would think it would probably get through a crowd shots a bit faster than that though. Right? I feel like I would expect it. So, FeriG maybe make a slight mistake here. He didn't tear down his LEIG after that previous barrage. It's taken a while to reposition. Might have been able to get a shell in otherwise. And the flak feeling is coming in for FeriG. You can see he's got 60 fuel left. So he's building this super late. Miguel has gone for bars. Richardson auto repairing in base. So I suppose as FeriG you see, okay, my opponent has gone for a machine gun. Haven't seen a 4x4, so he must have built weapon support center, so that's 15 fuel. And he's gone for bars as well. So the flak feeling, even though it's coming in at a late timing, about 2 or 3 minutes late, still should be very effective, and I don't have to worry about a Greyhound or Chaffee coming in and killing this in the next like 2 minutes or so, just because of how much fuel Miguel has invested into everything else. Don't know if we've seen Miguel throw a grenade yet, but you maybe guess that he's unlocked that. Looks like Miguel's answer to this is going to be... Did he chuck some S-mines down? Looks like it. Oh, this could be a squad wipe. First one of the game. There it goes. One scout down. 75.3 for Miguel. It looks like it's probably going to be. But usually that, the flak feeling can often dodge away from it. It's not as much of a threat as the Greyhound and Chaffee in terms of like chasing down the flak and killing it. More of like a defensive tool, making sure the flak can't do too much damage to you. But yep, 75mm upgun is underway. Yeah, he's gone for combat half tracks in the meantime. Oh, did that cancel his 75mm upgrade? Oh, that might be a little bit of a bug there. Yeah, he had to restart it. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I think that would have been completed by now if that hadn't have happened. So it looks like unlocking combat half tracks changes this, transforms it, you could even say. Drops any upgrades that it was in progress. Probably not going to remember to do a bug report on that myself, but definitely worth reporting. Definitely worth knowing. Here it comes. One problem when you upgrade this is that it doesn't start on prioritized vehicles. But he gets off to a great start there. It's one shot on. My feelings coming in. Not going to contest, just force away the rifleman. Flamethrow's doing a lot of work here. Captain's dropped his artillery down, I think that is. Here it comes. Did the engineer not repair? I think the repairs didn't go through. Very close call, but I guess with the 50 cal there, FeriG didn't feel like he wanted to go for that chase. If the 50 wasn't there, I think he would have done enough damage to kill the 75mm before it got another shot on, but he's not taking that risk. Maybe the 50 cal would have wiped the flak before that happened. Especially like this early on. You don't know exactly how much damage everything does. I understand not taking that risk. LIG getting a couple okay hits there though. We have a med truck out for FeriG. Second call-in is an AT gun. Also got nerfed this patch. More expensive for that call-in now. Survival packages. Whoa, that got wiped? Okay. Well, sometimes that flak can line up some nasty bursts on retreating units. That's exactly what happened there. Grenade out, FeriG dodging. Oh, snare off on the 75mm3. The AT gun though, not going to be able to get up here to kill it. Like feeling meanwhile, getting some damage done while 75mm off the field. FeriG looking to do some edge capping. Like, in spite of the scout and the captain loss, you see that DVM's still doing extremely well on map control. FeriG using his crutch shots a lot more conservatively now. Maybe it could branch out, go for that edge munitions point. Just going to bring it into the middle though. Forward on him over here, should allow the rifleman to win. They get double bars. Smoke, try and dodge the grenade, didn't quite happen. Oh, and that's a bad retreat path past these riflemen. FeriG could be getting wiped. Yep. Nice pick up there for DVM. I'm guessing he was hoping they would retreat around this way, but it came through the middle. And that's the bars making the difference. Double bar squad as well, not all of them double bar crypt. Didn't notice this, but DVM did pick up a fourth rifleman at some stage. Also picked up a second 50 cal recently. Looks like he's going to go for a second 75mm M3. So he's got advanced logistics as well. So I'm thinking maybe Miguel is just going to stay where he is right now. Go for a lot of side upgrades and just stall for the Pershing. Kind of feels like that's what he's up to here. FeriG meanwhile a little bit behind on VPs at this stage. Oh, 50 cal decrewed. Barrages it. FeriG trying to jump in there between shells. And is successful in doing so. Nice control by him. Meanwhile, FeriG gone for 6 men on his P-greens. Flamethrower jumps out of the building. Not enough to win the fight though. 50 cal is coming up as well. Not putting these on prioritized vehicles is interesting. Does he just... Okay, then now he's doing it now. So he's definitely intentionally trying to shoot squads with these. I did think the AoE on this was very good. Got an AT gun here. Trying to bait Miguel in. It's a shot on. Gets out though. He's playing safe. He gets out of there with his AT gun rather than trying to go for a cheeky attack round, hoping to get the kill and maybe getting his pack in trouble against the rifleman. Look at this map control from DevM. This is still US forces. Look, FeriG, much larger army. I suppose quite a lot of his army's tied up in 250s that aren't doing very much at the moment.
We have lost control of a victory point.
But yeah. US forces looks like they're still pretty good in terms of map control. Miguel's got a lot of manpower saved right now. I think this is a map where you could consider going for a fuel cache on if that's what you need, just because you've got a medium fuel right next to your base. Pretty safe. So you're looking for a fast tick up. Feel like you've got a bit of breathing room. Could be an option. Barrage on the sandbag position. 75mm3 coming in. The flamethrower. Oh, spinning around. He evacs so he doesn't lose the squad.
250 has been destroyed.
I think he's got smoke right. He could have tried to smoke, do some creative driving. He might not have expected that as well with the evac. Might have been lulled into a false sense of security. Okay, he's surrendered this. I don't have to micro it this hard. Just let it die. And not paid attention. Allowing the 250 to escape there, but honestly, FeriG, as I said, those 250s weren't up to much. He doesn't have mortar half tracks, so he might not actually want them tying up his population. He doesn't need them for healing anymore because he's got the med truck. Speaking of though, FeriG may be making a mistake here. He didn't jam the truck inside his tech structure. Oh, flak feeling muscling up here. He grins. Can they get in range for a snare? Not quite. Oh, I think he could have got the kill there, FeriG. Maybe he's worried about the 75mm3 popping Vet 1 all of a sudden or something. I'm not sure, but I think that could have been a kill. He just went for it. Oh, he's gone for a P4 call-in, FeriG. Alright. Got the assault greens now for a bit of extra infantry. Of course, they've got the veteran squad leader buff as well, so it does make this call a bit more appealing. Nicely done there. Catches 35mm squeaking through this gap. Great AT gun position there for FeriG. Look at this KD difference right now. FeriG's all over Miguel, but the great equalizer is going to be coming out soon. That Pershing on the horizon. Got the 50 cal stolen up here now on top of things. In spite of this, FeriG's still down by 120 VPs, by the way. Miguel all over the map. Captain. A lot of work done.
Victory point lost.
The OAG using smoke right now. attack ground wars happening.
Point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Still on 50 though, locking down DevM. Doesn't have a great answer to that. Has to be a 75mm barrage. He's lost both the scouts. I don't know if I noticed the second one going down. Might have been too explosive damage, so it didn't show on the kill counter. Okay, DevM, he's had enough. He's going for some bazookas. Does he have super bazookas? Not yet. Even though Miguel's bleeding a lot, you know, he's well set up to play a long game. He's playing US forces. He's got the mid tent. He's got the advanced logistics. So this bleed isn't going to phase him, and there is super bazookas after the double zook squads. He's getting it. It's out there before he bleeds too much. Cut off here. FeriG not spending his munitions on Panzerjager LMGs. Kind of interesting. Hasn't managed to get either of his P greens upgraded at this point. Kind of wondering where he spent his munitions. Honestly, you know, he's got a flamer sweeper. I've seen some mines go down. I suppose he has been using the flak feelings AP ammo a few times, maybe 3. Oh, here we go. Sprinting around the corner, looking for a snare. It's one. The Crowdschützen could go down here. Yep. Oh, I wonder if that was going to cause an explosion on the engine of the P4. Looks like it didn't.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
Some bazookas creeping up now. Come around the corner, but they get suppressed immediately before they can even shoot. And DevM's just bleeding like crazy here. Could be a squad wipe. Yep, and they drop a bazooka as well. 50 cal getting flanked. P4's coming in looking for another squad wipe maybe. Goes around this side of the building though. Might have been one on off here, especially with these assault greens there. That's alright. Didn't try to get the bazooka either. It's kind of disappeared off the screen. We can't see it too well. Maybe FeriG can't either. Oh, 75-3's in trouble in this corner. He gets Vet 1 now. P4 didn't get a clean shot. Target weak points out there. The rifleman trying to get in snaring range. Here goes just with 1 though. It's going to be enough engine damage. 75-3's coming back in. It's also got engine damage, but here comes the flak feeling. Oh, 75mm missing. Flak feeling's rolling up again. 75mm backing away. There it goes. Bazookas. 50 cal. No, it's not going to happen. Flak feeling's going to get away. Looks like he's going to try and provide some shelter. Make sure the P4 doesn't go down. But what? There's a rifleman all the way back here coming in. Might be able to get a rear armor grenade coming in. Bazookas. Oh, he gets pinned. Bazookas need to run. Smoke. Attack rounds. No attack rounds. Here comes the infantry as well. Bazookas getting weak. Oh, he's winding up for a grenade. The flak feeling calls out. This one goes down. Trying to get in there for the flak feeling. Grenade doesn't quite happen. Oh, P-pyres go down. They did chop on the kill counter, by the way. They just died to like 50 cal fire, right? Okay, well, looking at the army sizes, FeriG still ahead. Lost his P4 though. Only got a 75mm in return. Lost his Panzerjager. That was a deep dive. FeriG's got a big bank. I'm guessing he's going to go for the elephant. And the Pershing just needs a bit more resources on Miguel's side. Miguel's still ahead on VPs. And FeriG did lose his Krutschützen up here not too long ago, so he's going to have harder time contesting these edge capture points. Might be even worth him putting... Looks like he's put a sweeper squad inside here, but might be worth getting these Pigrins inside 250 and putting them on capping duty. Getting that Vet 1 bonus going. Here we go. Pershing's on the field for Miguel. FeriG's got a load of command points.
Point is being taken from us.
His army composition as it stands... Oh, no, he's gone for the tiger. Okay, not the elephant. The tiger probably makes more sense, if I'm honest, but I was still hoping for the elephant.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
And look at that Pershing just
Armory upgrade underway.
blasting that building.
Victory point lost.
So, got one AT gun, 2 snaring squads to back this up. Back the other way though, one of the bazooka squads did die, so Miguel also not with much support for the Pershing, but it's so fast. Generally he's the one who can attack, right? He's the one who can decide if he wants to fight the tiger or not, because he's got the speed advantage. He can decide the terms of engagement.
Proximity alarm near our munitions point.
Rotating up to the top side with it. Sprinting in there, getting the snare off. Don't think I've seen Miguel use button on the 50 cal so far. I feel like there was maybe 1 or 2 opportunities to use it. He might have gone for the enhanced cover protection instead. Tiger's rolling down to the bottom. Oops. Smoke's out of there. God, the Pershing's fast, isn't it? Attack ground missing there. Try to use the assault greens in the half track. The IG's at Vet 1 here. Pershing's rolling up on it. Oh, it's a couple S-mines, I'm guessing that was. A few more of them getting detected. They're pretty cheap, the S-mines, you know, similar to in Code 2, you have to have a lot of munitions to start them, but if you cancel them part way through, you get refunded for everything you haven't constructed, so you often get a patch down with like 3 of them. Pretty cheap, and they'll do a lot of damage to infantry. But, as we saw there, they did nothing to the Pershing. I don't think so. They did a tiny bit. Pershing's armor holding up well here. So you just get a bit closer. Waiting for the Vet 1 range bonus to kick in. Pretty sure he did go for super bazookas, right? Yep, there they are. FeriG's got auto repair unlocked now himself. Okay, here they come. Jumping out of the half track. Easy dodge on that grenades. Pershing's heading down to the bottom. Maybe gonna try wipe the squad on retreat. This is dangerous for FeriG. Tiger's not in position to cover this. Oh, but the S-mines. Ouch. Huge damage. Oh, but gets caught coming around the corner by the 50 cal, and that Panzerjager is dead. That's a sweeper squad as well. Don't think we've seen Miguel plant any mines so far, but it might be the green light for him to start. Try and time an attack round shot here. I did not see the barrel was pointing. Salt Green's run off somehow.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Tiger's lumbering down here. Pershing's up to Vet 1 already. Seems to be off to a stronger start. Maybe we can compare. 11 kills on the Pershing, 3 on the Tiger. Not always the most accurate kill counters, but I think in this case it's pretty representative of what's happened.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the
And I
enemy.
think in 1v1 as well, like the Pershing being able to rotate from side to side on the map does give it a bit of a leg up over the Tiger. Oof. Tiger's not coming to cover this either. Pershing's going for one more shot, but not getting it. Cow down here in the corner. Okay. I think he was intending to throw that smoke before the suppression even kicked in. Otherwise, if not, there was some really good reaction times. Okay, cheeky satchel there for Miguel. Okay, here we go. Double sprint. Looking for double snares on the Tiger. There's one, there's two. That's engine damage. Bazooka's there, but the Pershing is not in position, and the AT gun's in a decent spot to cover as well. There's that Tiger. See that FeriG has his flak feeling facing forwards.
Tungsten core munitions have been requisitioned. Territory overrun.
Pershing poking its head round the corner.
We have lost the transport.
A distraction there. Knocks out the 250. Pershing's coming back in.
We have received
Tiger
a shock
switching
gauge.
back onto prioritized vehicles now. And the bazookas. Get 3 flat feeling though, working well.
Shall lay waste to enemy armor.
Just out of range on the Pershing here. Double Stug calling for FeriG. Okay. These did get a pin bonuses patch.
Butterfly bombs shall enable us to better
Let's see what they can
ensnare the
do.
enemy.
Bomber getting into position. Escort, clear the skies. Eyes on a target.
Generally, I'm not as big of a fan of the DAC Stug. Okay, there we go. He's deployed the butterfly mines. Sweepers there. Just because they don't get the point blank blast, so they can't really fight against infantry at all. Okay, DVM maybe about to reclaim his 50 cal. Tiger's still getting repaired. That's an expensive unit to be tying up on repairs, the P-Greens.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Good. Okay, the double Stugs are down here. Snare off on the flak. Looks like he's got the tungsten FeriG. T-gun's back there as well. Pershing seems like it's got a really good rate of fire now at this stage of veterancy. Smoke. Oh, there we go. Miguel baited. Wanted the final shot on the Stug, but the Tiger comes in, mops up the Pershing. Ouch. Okay, Miguel behind this has ticked up. He's gone for Tank Depot and he's gone for a Hellcat now. Tiger does have, the Pershing does have a, I guess, a 3-minute cooldown before you can call it in again. But this is a really tough spot for Miguel now after losing that Pershing. He's gone for more bazookas, another Hellcat. Maybe he can fight back.
Commandant, you have available command points.
There's a wreck back here, but
Ring bomber primed and
he
ready for
doesn't
drop.
have mechanized, so can't really get the recovery vehicle that easily. I think otherwise it could be a good option here. Too expensive though. Okay, it's not quite death. All the health bonuses kicking in, keeping the flak feeling alive. Tigers coming down, the bazookas. Oh, not quite enough to kill the Stug either. Are they going to sacrifice themselves for one more volley? Might not even get the kill. They get a sticky satchel off though, actually, on this Stug. And there's the Hellcat. One Stug down, the other one's still alive back here. Hellcat looking for the counterattack. Oh, misses. I think even with that shot pinning, I don't think it would have been enough for engine damage. Miguel running out of pushing power here. Oh. Yeah, I mean, the Tiger's still a very good heavy tank, isn't it? Oh, he doesn't chase for the kill. Interesting that FeriG, yeah, at no stage went for the LMG upgrade on these guys, even though they've got 6-man as well.
We have lost control of a victory point. Proximity alarm near our munitions point.
Probing for an angle.
Engine improvements and territory capture for vehicles now enabled.
Okay, you heard FeriG unlock rapid advance there.
Commandant, the enemy holds all victory points.
Gal's got enough munitions for the Black Dragon artillery, I think that's what it's called. Maybe looking for an opportunity to use it. Okay, there we go. Engine damage on the Tiger. Baits him into snaring range. Lining up over there.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Oh, and it gets a squad wipe. Wow. Yeah, that's nasty. I was wondering if they would arm in time, and they did. Well.
Bolster the front line. 100 points remain.
Clearing some off by attacking and sweeping.
We have command points awaiting assignment.
Oh, there goes that. There was some more. Sweeper was just out of range of the ones on the edge. Hellcat's got engine damage now.
We have lost a squad of Panzerjager.
What? Peagreen's died over here? How did that happen? Stug's going in for the kill on the Hellcat. He's got the engineers there trying to do some repairs. The bazookas coming in. Stug just needs one more hit though. Miguel doesn't have any get out jail free cards. No smoke on his side. He does lose a rifle squad over there to the Tiger while all this is happening as well. Miguel's got one final hope, stalling up for another Pershing. He's still got very good map control. The Tiger's got engine damage. It's not going to be blasting him out of the game because of that. So he's got a little bit of time to stall, but here we go, FeriG. Another P4 call in. Goes straight into the danger zone with it. Gets a squad wipe though. Oh, Miguel's falling apart now. Another squad getting wiped by the Tiger, I'm pretty sure didn't come up on the kill counter. Miguel is still so far ahead on VPs though. Amongst all of this is map control insane. So that's going to buy him enough time to get to the Pershing, I think. FeriG's got the vehicle capping though, that does help him out a lot. He doesn't have any 250s remaining to go do some edge capping with, however. Don't know if he's aware of this machine gun in the building. Some bazookas on the ground. Could be a good option for a Panzerjager to pick up. A bar up here, maybe the Peagreens could get that. They are repairing though. Miguel coming out to the bottom side. He's got the fast redeploy battle group option. And what's called? Something like that. Basically, when you're out of combat, your team weapons move faster. Doesn't look like it synergizes very well, that walking speed with the running animation, right? Noticing that now. Miguel got a huge amount of munitions as well. Before sitting up to the top to try to open that side up. And the Pershing's here. Miguel down by about 30 population and army.
Command points available. Panzer pioneers reported
Oh.
killed.
Panzer died. Black Dragon coming through. P-Greens get through it alright. It's up here with the P4. Decal making a hasty escape. Miguel's got thrown the towel there. Okay, I thought he might go for like one more heroic stand with the Pershing. But he couldn't make it work. So yeah, it was a good early game from FeriG, I think. You know, really got to see how he works with the Kreuzschützen, not ever trying to fight in bad engagements, just fully trying to exploit its mobility, zipping from side to side wherever Miguel was weak, and trying to bolster his forces on that side so that he could win a fight, get some easy territory, instead of trying to fight the riflemen head on. At like basically any stage in the early game, he just avoided trying to fight any kind of P-Grins and Kreuzschützen versus riflemen unless he had a massive numbers advantage. But yeah, Miguel gone for the Pershing stall, and we saw that Pershing. That thing was a real handful. So much faster than the Tiger, zipping from side to side. But Miguel's greed came back in with that, looking for the Stug kill, and the Tiger arrived just in the nick of time to kill it. If that Pershing hadn't have died, it would have been a completely different game. FeriG, way down on VPs, might have lost. Wondering if Miguel maybe could have used that skill shot ability, right? One that can pierce through buildings. I think that's got longer range. Maybe he could have used that to polish off the Stug instead of having to keep his Pershing all the way up there, but that's all right. These things happen. Yeah, we'll look at some of this. Did they fix army value? Maybe it's just because FeriG's army was so much bigger. Usually US forces, it like gets out of control. Maybe they fixed some of these graphs a bit because of all the manpower discounts and stuff they get. Usually they accelerated way ahead. But yeah, there we go. You guys got to see what the top 10 players are up to. Pershing stalls. Tiger's still good. Those butterfly bomb mines, excellent for FeriG. You know, got a couple wipes here and there. Got his Hellcat in trouble on Miguel. So keep an eye out for those. S mines were down as well. Miguel had to be careful on the sweeping. Ran into a few of them, caused himself some trouble. Anything else we saw? Artillery, yeah, Black Dragon wasn't that good, right? Doesn't seem like it's that impressive of an artillery strike. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.